I think the hardest decision for me in my YouTube journey is been, or really in my videography journey, or I guess my content creation journey, has been deciding on what it is that I actually want to do. I think that's been for me. There's so many avenues that I could have took. There's so many things that I could do, yet not really. And how do you take all of that and combine it into one? Because that's what you need as a personal brand, right? Figuring out all the little things that you like, putting them together, condensing them down into one nice little format that produces you. That's been the hardest thing for me, and it's only been hard like that because I have some things that I've already been doing that have been successful, but they're not uh, brand worthy, or they can be, but brands are gonna shy away from them. And that's just only one aspect of me. Even though it blew up, it didn't take me long to make that blow up. It really didn't, because people were already onto it and they were already. So the question is, how do I choose what I'm gonna do? And so I just decided that I'm just going to just talk and just do what I do and just let my personality be what it is. I'm not gonna curate it to 100% to try and make it to where it appeals to the mass. Will it? Sure. Maybe, maybe not. That's not the point. I shouldn't be looking for to grab everybody's attention anyways. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm really not. Um, but I do have things that I want to say, and I do want to do this for a living. So in order to make that happen, it requires me taking what I have and just putting it into who I am and focusing in on one channel to do that. And that's another issue that I always seem to come across is I have several different channels. I have several different social media platforms because I always talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. I do a whole bunch of different stuff. So I'm always trying to, now I'm like, well, how do I take all of that and just put it into one? That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm focusing on. So I'm going to take the advice of most of these content create gurus that say, just post. YouTube is causing people to blow up. They're already taking off on YouTube. They're already growing. Everybody is growing on YouTube, and it's normal people just getting up and just speaking about life experiences and things that are going on. Now, a lot of them are not sitting in a room like how I'm sitting, which is also cool, I guess. Um, but there are some that are just sitting in a room and having the conversation. Most of them are out in nature, and you can see that background, and they're walking, talking, and holding the camera, or they have the camera stationary, but they're sitting down talking. And those things can work. I don't really have the time like that to do that, and I got too much going on for me to sit down and let me go walk out of nature real quick. It'll maybe take like 5-10 minutes for me to sit out there and go and do that. I don't have that 5-10 minutes. I'm a working man. I'm a father, uh, um, full time father at that, and I got two dogs who require a lot of attention. I don't have that option, but I do have the option when I do get a moment to sit down at my desk, have it set up to where I can just come and sit down and record. So we're gonna see how this goes. My plan is to do. I have a 100-day challenge that I want to do. It's 100 days of just posting every single day on this channel and seeing if that happens and if that changes anything. If you see this video and it gives you some motivation, I hope it does. And you get a chance to see my journey, maybe it will inspire you to do the same thing. But this is what I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna curate it. Of course, it'll be more gained towards content creators. Eventually, it'll get to that point where it's just that. But I also want to find a new way to have this conversation about doing these type of things, like doing content creation and still having a full time job, because I do have a full time job. Doing content creation and still being a full time parent and a full time owner, dog owner. I don't know. And finding that time and figuring that out. I'm trying to figure that out now. I know that there's gurus that have done that, and they have like these full. I don't have money to be spending with them on that, for one. Two, I'm not saying it's a scam. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's enough free information that I just don't have the. Not saying that it's not good. For some people, there is good reason to go and find those people and do that. I'm not taking that away. Hey, maybe one day I'll be able to sit down and post. But as of right now, I'm just gonna document my life, how it's going, and kind of just move from there as a content creator. Because I don't only create on YouTube, I create on other social media sites as well. And I want to see, will this have that same effect? What would be the ramifications of posting this long form, not only on just this platform, but on other platforms as well? Would it still have the same effect? I'm going to be doing a lot of experimenting in these 100 days. Plus, I do kind of need the money, and this is really what I want to do anyways. So the question is, how do I do that? Because I really just want to vlog my life. I really do want to just vlog. And if you want to too, I believe I might be able to inspire you to do the same thing. So, yeah.